They killed. Give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So then you said that they put millions of my access. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. Payback is a door. Payback is a door.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is around it. Ready to tangle my king in the anger, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles, so make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in change, where they need to be. Slavery for me, and let the whole world see the with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, give us all for the beast. 144, get the push show, we could all be a piece. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom be busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. Payback is a door.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood. No, it won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I'm back gonna be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the dang like I did Von Dale. Payback the bitch in the dress, she a bomb change and dish serve cold. I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mass shooters. That was designed fast for our babies to pass through it. Damn, my king's reign out. Be overzealous. They bought my jealous. I'm a brand new parabellum.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. Payback is a door.
I got you. Let it rap real quick. Look. City eyes, it's time to vote God. Got a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation voltage you fall through. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Cold in the avalanche, way above average. Fish taste sweet, told to make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java come on bang, dark sands get broke down. ride through Evans to a mall quad. Telling me how the crackers turn the shower to a ghost town. Fuck a stop, nigga, I'll lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Never like shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, so bench. Try to warn them niggas we bear arms like a ranch. Them mother niggas rap, I make anthems for it. I really see profits under this banner. Make my enemies bow down on camera. For my design, I want it black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that's some dirty to handle. Look, I move like a facility. Precious cargo, spirit agent, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb off, feel much. Round around me, y'all down. Just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch back in Beijing. Remember I dropped twice gone. I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
Yeah, those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby. Run that shit up, Trey.
They say you get on, you gon' represent, I said of course. Soon as they trade that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. Even low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer part. Took a sock, watch the thought. Matter of fact, like a thought. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Shaw. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harvey Free. Try to hope he's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking notes. Call them up like Saturday. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I'm making like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they trade that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, told that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fart. They ain't locked in with the cow, then when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Beat them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. Hate them with the steppers. Niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they trade that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. And I just made it call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
You boy, you know what time it is. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my niggas, yeah. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. shit ain't gon' stop till we on top when we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change, and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown on many streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talk the shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them, I see them, dab them and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and reject it. But love is getting corrected, and all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey.
Pando killed the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. I want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dumb, a gun that will die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on the yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UBK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bass and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. You ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi why he get them babies herpes. I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this is an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And another blasphemy of them, which they are Jews. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Hey, what's good, Zara? Hey, what's good, Zara, man? What's up? Get your ass up. Oh, man, you always do tripping. What's going on, man?
What's good, Red?
Hey, man, they was clowning you at work today, man.
So?
I mean, we watched the video a couple times, but we really couldn't tell if it was you.
Yo, how's your eye?
Oh, it's cool. God damn!
What's up, Op? What's up, Op? Yo, let me get one of them flyers, man. Man, I ain't giving you shit. You better get the hell out of here before Cat Pop come out here. Man, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that, man? I'm trying to come to class, man. Why you acting crazy?
Man, you need to go do that.
Man, I ain't giving him shit.
Man, what? Man, you ain't gonna give me shit. We need brothers to come to class.
Damn, man. Ite me yato me tara rotato. Man, you fucking racist, man. Give me this goddamn flyer, man. You acting crazy, home. Man, fuck you. Oh, shit. Tebow, nigga.
What?
Who? Tebow.
Damn, I ain't been to class in a minute. Shit. Oh, shit.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? Thanks for the bike. What you got on my ties, homie?
I ain't got nothing. I thought you already collected the tires.
I did, but I want Red's 10%.
Stall him out.
What's up, Red? What you got on my ties, homie?
I ain't got nothing, man.
Oh, yeah. You got something.
I ain't got. Hey, man, that's messed up, man.
Shut your ass up. I knock your ass out.
Yo, Tebow, man, that's messed up, man. Give him his money back.
What money?
Right now.
Hey, man, why ain't y'all help me?
Yeah, man, I paid my tithes.
Man, that's fucked up. If it was y'all, I would have helped y'all. What about the time he took the tires from me in Zara's backyard? Oh, that was different.
Man, let's jump him.
Man, sit your ass down, man.
Man, I got mind control over Tebow. When he here, I pay my tithes. But when he leave, I pay my tithes.
Man, damn, man. I should have just paid my tithes, man.
that nigga gonna cry in the car.
He should have paid his tithes.
Shit, real shit.
This shit is endless. What I speak is the truth. I don't care if it's offensive. 12 rounds hit hard, and this shit gon' go the distance. Way to exit cool, but wait till you see the interest. Know that we them niggas when we walk inside the entrance. Put me as the GOAT, you should be honored to get a mention. All my clips is standard, but I still.
Buddha.
Look, I ain't no hardness. I'm a good soldier. Yeah. My niggas is killers. I ain't gon' hold you. This shit is not for the weak. I already told you. They taught us to yak a rob. Watch how you approach us. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. When Babylon fall, the meat gon' inherit the earth. I never turn pussy. You gotta bury me first. I get the word from Cap. I'ma just go, yes sir. Please don't play with your life, or you'll get seriously hurt. Over my brothers. We doing numbers. You like to talk a lot, but you'll get humbled. Hey, fuck all my enemies. Yeah, cause they make a tumble. You gotta be disciplined. Can't do what you want to. Outside is a jungle, and I got the heart of a lion. I just did Hebrew Academy, tried through the fire in the heart of a crisis. Everybody wanna talk tough, but only a dummy and try us. They told me life about war, so I ain't gonna never stop fighting. I know that they fools, but I cannot pity them. Niggas is taking them lies too serious. All black everything know it, but fearing them fears is watching. I gotta stay diligent. I gotta stay militant. Yeah, I know that I'm killing them. I ain't the hardness. I'm a good soldier. My niggas is killers. I ain't gon' hold you. This shit is not for the weak. I already told you. They taught us to yak a rob. Watch how you approach us. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Front line. That's double time. I ain't throwing no flags. They let their colors fly. I'm UPK certified. Follow the chain of command. We don't want cowards in here. Them niggas can stay where they at. Fuck what they saying is cap. These devils is hunting our steps, so I ain't leaving no tracks. I'm about the Lord business. I ain't playing with them, and I'm standing on that. I got my foot on their neck. I got the world in my hands. I ain't even breaking a sweat. You not even a threat. I'm a soldier. Head on a swivel. I'm always in motion. He move like a coward cause real soldiers don't show no emotion. They just do what they supposed to. Yeah, it's the Lord's army. These niggas fall under pressure. I ain't talking about origami. We went to trials like we was fighting the case for manslaughter. I learned to yak a rob. I put these hands on him. It's crazy they drop sword after you would stand for him. He couldn't endure to the end. His cover is hanging in headquarters. Yeah.
With your mom and dad, it went okay?
Yeah.
Still not mad, are you?
No. She told me to come to class for a reason, right?
Hey, you talk about the issues you've been having?
No.
And what issues are those?
The drugs and the drinking.
Hey, you've been coming to class for 2 months now. You don't think it's time we start getting our hands dirty?
I guess.
Did you do that homework assignment I told you about?
And what was that?
You were supposed to write down a list of all your triggers and the scriptures that's supposed to help you when you start to think about relapsing.
Why I gotta get homework? Nobody else getting homework. And plus, Dave said it's bullshit.
Well, Dave don't come to class. And unfortunately, I ain't his teacher. And we talked about how he could be a negative influence.
Dave always been with me. He's been with me my whole life.
But he don't want you to change, do he? What's wrong with you? All right, well, we got a lot of pregame to do. We might as well step on right quick.
And
what's the problem?
I was talking to Isaiah Ward, and he kind of told me that I shouldn't be hanging out with you because you kind of like, negative.
I know you ain't letting them niggas get in your head, man. I know that's not what's happening. Yeah. Come on, we got a lot more important things to be trying to decide tonight. Come on, man.
Like what?
Like light or dark?
Hennessy or tequila? Don Julio or Termana? You know what? I guess we can. I can get a drink. Fuck it. I guess I can get a drink.
That's what I thought. Real smooth with this game, don't you?
All right.
What the hell is that you doing?
It's all juice.
There ain't no Hennessy. Babies.
As our Lord told me that I shouldn't be drinking as much.
Y'all got the same color cup. He just a baby. So he distracted. Just take the cup. Take it.
All right. Sure.
All right, Aki, man. Let me take this quick shot real quick. Throw this show on Facebook for this night, man. All right. Good, man. How the homework assignment go? I noticed you ain't talk too much about the drinking. You comfortable with the drinking?
Not I could do about it now, but if I wouldn't have been such a drunk, then maybe my stepfather would have died.
Listen, there was a lot of people on the road that night. It was raining and it was slick. You know what I mean? The truck was coming at you head on. If you hadn't a swerve, you might be dead too.
But it was my fault.
It wasn't your fault.
If I wasn't high drunk that night when I picked him up, then maybe.
Maybe what?
Never mind. Dave was right about you, man. You an asshole. Dave is my real friend.
Listen, man, I'm gonna show you something, and you might not even like this. All right, but you know what, your boy Dave, he took a picture last night during the game night, and you know what? Dave ain't your friend, bro, because Dave, he don't exist.
Wow, your hallucination.
Was that a hallucination?
Maybe I just imagined that you slapped me.
Oh, come on now, we can do this all night. Editing, Photoshop. You think what kind is real to me? Stop talking crazy, man. Let's go. Come on, man. You tripping, man? You bugging. Listen, I thought about to stop before I came over here. Look.
What?
Oh, there you go. And no thing.
All right.
Let me relax. I can do it, man. Straight.
I can't do this with you. I've been trying to get myself together, and I just can't do this shit no more.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. You bitching. You sound like an old bitch right now. Man, we trying to get high. Like, we trying to turn up. It's any other weekend, man. Any other weekend we get high. We're going to fuck some hoes. Probably going to be a great night. You bitching. Man.
All right, man. Look. All right, so look. All right. Let's go get some weed.
Now we talk. Now you talking my language.
All right, let's go get some
Let's go,
weed.
man. Start this bitch up,
And
man.
then when I pull up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just hop out and then we're going to grab it.
Exactly. All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Can't do this shit no more, man. I can't do this no more. I can't do this. I'm sorry, man, but I gotta get my life together. I gotta get myself right. I gotta go, man. Sorry, man. I gotta go.
Ain't no thing. He'll be back.
Yo, 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 yo. Clap it up, clap it up. You know what it is, man. We back at it. The ISUPK, man, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge underneath Commander General Yohanan, start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, 1969. You understand? We are not affiliated with any other group. You dig? Not your Democratic Party, not your Republican Party. You understand? Not your Black Panther Party, not the Nation of Islam. You dig? Not none of that. So definitely, man, we back at it Wednesday night law class, as we do every Wednesday at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, breaking down these precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. You dig? Definitely, man, hit that like button, man, share, so you know what I'm saying, so the algorithm could get up, you know what I'm saying, because especially here in Iowa, unfortunately, the truth is not in Iowa, you know what I'm saying, so it definitely needs to be pushed even further, because a lot of people are lost in the sauce out here, so we definitely want to wake up more brothers and sisters so we could get this truth up, man, so they can get their identity and get their culture back. That's what this is all about, man. We got to come back to our true culture. You know what I'm saying? And in every culture, every kingdom, you know, has a law. Every kingdom has a law that it's a government. You know, that's what the kingdom is about. The kingdom is a government. You know what I'm saying? So you go to China, they got laws in China. You understand? You go to East India, they got laws in East India. That's their government. That's their kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You come here to America, you got laws that govern this kingdom. And for us, as the children of Israel, we have laws that govern our kingdom. And that's what the law, statutes, and commandments is about, because it's a government. This ain't no metaphysical, spiritual. I mean, everything got a spiritual meaning to it, but it's not some more imaginary place. Listen, the kingdom is within you. We are the kingdom. You understand? And in the government, you have laws, statutes, and commandments. You dig? So that's what we're here to break down, because unfortunately, the Christian Pastor Porkchop and Pastor No Good, you know what I'm saying, and everybody, they said that the law's done away with, that we are no longer under the law, but we are under grace. You understand? Which isn't somewhat true, but they bend the truth in totality. You know what I'm saying? So of course, we're gonna break it down. You know what I'm saying? Of course, get your pens and pads and take notes. You know what I'm saying? Sit back and take notes. You dig? But so definitely, we're gonna break it all down. You know what I'm saying? Precept upon precept, so we could get a clear understanding of what it means that Christ did not destroy the law, which is today's topic. You understand? So, of course, let's get straight into it. You know, we're going to start right here in the book of Malachi. In the book of Malachi, chapter 3, and 3 and verse 6. Let's get it. Let's get to the business. Malachi 3 and 6. Share my screen. Malachi 3 and 6. I hope y'all staying warm out there, man. You understand? Because it's definitely cold out here. Yeah, shalom. Yeah, shalom, shalom to everybody in the chat. You understand? Definitely from Nigga Town. That's what's up. Yeah, we're going to get it right here. Malachi chapter 3, verse 6. It says, "For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed." So the Most High God, he does not change. He never changes. You understand? So who don't be consumed? So the sons of Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. So of course, in your Christian church, they'll tell you that the law's done away with, that we don't have to keep the law no more. You understand? So you don't have to, you can eat whatever you want. You can eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You know what I'm saying? You can celebrate Thanksgiving because we're under grace. You understand? And you can do whatever you want. And nowadays, hey, shit, the damn the Christian church, they let you even lay mankind laying down with mankind. You know what I'm saying? Womankind with womankind. And where in the Bible is that? They had man, I wasn't even thinking about it, but they had these damn clowns on this one podcast. It's called I think it's called Hardly Initiated or something. And one of the topics was basically pretty much saying, can you be LBGT and be a Christian at the same time? You know what I'm saying? And of course, you can, because that's what Christianity does. But the overall understanding is basically, can you follow God and still be LBGT? And that's and he was trying to come up with all these damn different Bible verses. He was twisting and turning. Man, it was ridiculous. You understand? They'll definitely pervert the word of the truth just to get their sexual deviance across. You know what I'm saying? Because he want to blow another man's rod. You understand? Pause. You understand? But it's ridiculous. And they'll do the same thing with what you can eat, and that God loves everybody, and this and this and that. But what does the Lord say though? He says, for I am the Lord, I change not. So he don't change from back then. He's eternal. You know what I'm saying? He is the eternal God, and he does not change his laws. So once he gave a law, it was that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't realize that the law, statutes, and commandments, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it was given to us through Moses after we became a nation. But even before there were such thing as Israelites, the law was in place. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God had sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? Like with Cain and Abel. You know what I'm saying? That's why Cain got jealous of Abel, because Abel was doing the proper sacrifices, and Cain came through with some meat. I mean, with some vegetables. You know what I'm saying? He was on some vegan shit. You know, shout out to all the vegans out there. You know what I'm saying? And he unalived his brother because he was jealous. You know what I'm saying? And or even with the dietary laws, like so with Noah and Noah's Ark. You know what I'm saying? What did it say? He put 2 of every unclean animal on there and 7 of every clean animal. So how would they know the difference between clean and unclean? You understand? Because that was a law way before Moses. You understand? So even the law of circumcision, that was underneath of with Abraham. You know what I'm saying? So there's like throughout the scriptures from Genesis on down, you could see the laws that was given to Moses on Mount Sinai. You know what I'm saying? But it was given to him because while we was in Egypt, we were living in another kingdom. And we were living like the Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? Or we were learning the ways of Egypt. We became a whole nation in Egypt. Literally. We went into Egypt with 70 people as a family. You know what I'm saying? We had 70 people, and then we became a nation inside of Egypt because we was there for like 400 years. Or it was really like I want to say like 200 and something odd years. But don't quote me exactly on that. But yeah, so when we left out of Egypt, we had to get the laws that we needed to run our nation. You know what I'm saying? Because the Egyptians, they were worshiping a million gods. You know, you got what's all the different gods? They got Nu and Set and this and all that. And man, I don't know all them damn gods, Horus, and you know what I'm saying? Man, listen, we done destroyed that in the unconscious community. They was trying to get us to follow those wicked gods, but we'd already destroyed that. You know what I'm saying? All that Egyptology. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down, that's why the Most High God gave us these laws so we can run our kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So we have dietary laws. We have moral laws. We have civil laws. You understand? And the list goes on. You understand? So like he says, what does he say? He says, I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. You dig? And so that goes out to them Christians who thinks the Most High God switched something up. And he never did. You know what I'm saying? And then if you just only want to stick to the New Testament, let's go over here to the book of Hebrew. I mean, to the Old Testament. For the people who don't like the Old Testament, let's go over here to the book of Hebrews. The book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 7. You know what I'm saying? And it says, then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O God. You understand? So the Most High God, I mean, not the Most High God, but Christ, he comes in the volume of the book, not just in the New Testament. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people get certain things misconstrued in the New Testament, especially when they read Paul because they're unlearned. You know what I'm saying? And they think Paul is contradicting anything that the Most High God spoke about or what Christ taught. And when you really got to just use common sense that Christ and the disciples, and they didn't have a New Testament when they was walking on the earth. So they was teaching out of the Old Testament. They was just showing you the spirit of the law. You understand? And the spirit of the prophets and everything which was spoken of in the days of old. You know, so everything that was written of aforetime was written for our knowledge. You dig? So that's why he says he comes in the volume of the book. The volume meaning the whole book, from Genesis to Revelations, even in the Apocrypha. He comes in the volume of the book. You know what I'm saying? So let's also go stick right here again in the New Testament. Let's just get over here to the book of Matthew. Yep. Excuse me. The book of Matthew, chapter 5. So yeah, we just trying to break it down and make it as simple as possible. You know what I'm saying? Practical. You know what I'm saying? Practical knowledge. That's why we are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because the Christian church in America, which is based upon Christianity, they don't want you to follow the laws of God. They want you to be lawless. They want you to follow the laws of the land. That's what they want you to do. They want you to follow their wicked laws. You know what I'm saying? And you could do whatever you want in this wicked nation. They'll say it's okay to be married to another man. You know what I'm saying? You could go right now to the courthouse and go get married, which don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17. And he says, think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So Christ never came to destroy the law. And it says it right there in your face, and they still make up an excuse. You know what I'm saying? But then they'll say, oh, well, he fulfilled it already. He died on the cross. He said it's done. So everything's been fulfilled. No, everything hasn't been fulfilled. That was what? The law or the prophets. So the law is the first 5 books. You know what I'm saying? That's the law. But the prophets is like Isaiah, Jeremiah, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? All the other books which have prophecies that have yet been to be fulfilled. You understand? Because Christ has to fulfill the king, being the king, reigning. You know what I'm saying? And that hasn't happened yet. You understand? Everything in the new covenant which we are under has not been fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? The law is still applied. He came, what did he say? He said, think not that I have come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. You understand? Verse 18, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law to all be fulfilled. So, right, look, has heaven and earth passed? You know what I'm saying? That's what you ask your pastor then. Because as last time I checked, heaven and earth is still right here. We still on earth. You know what I'm saying? Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That we still right here on earth. So what does it say? For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. You understand? That's clear as day. It don't get no clearer than that, people. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, shalom. But well, reading on verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and teach men so, he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. So yeah, all these pastors and them who want to have the pork chop, fish fry in the basement of their Ebenezer Baptist Church, and they teach men that it's okay. Listen, you're gonna be called the least in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You teaching men that it's okay to do Christmas, you're gonna be called least in the kingdom. You teaching men it's okay to break any, like just breaking the law. I ain't gonna go through every law. You shall be called least in the kingdom. Straight up. It don't get no clearer than that. Running down. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom. So Christ makes it very clear. You know what I'm saying? That you shall do and teach them. Because then you'll be called great in the kingdom. You understand? Because guess what? He said, I am come, well, he said, think not that I am come to destroy the law. You understand? And this just don't get no clearer than that, folks. So I don't even know where the argument is. But you know what it is? It's because they just want to continue in their lust. That's all it is. They want to do their own will. They want to be have free will and live in their own lust. That's pretty much what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he wants to do. And then get all your money. They do it for let me see. They do it for filthy lucre's sake. You understand? Let's get that real quick. Yep. Let's get that real quick. This is in the book of Titus, chapter 1. That's the when it comes down to it, that they do it for lust and for the love of money. And we all know that the love of money is the root of all evil. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got Bishop T.D. Jakes with multi-million-dollar mansions, your Al Sharptons and your Messi Jacksons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, twerking Kirk Franklin. He's not even a pastor, nothing. But he's still twerking for God. Good night. Yeah, he's twerking for God. Man, matter of fact, they had this one dude do this whack ass sermon talk about. Man, here, let me just read this real quick before I get into that. So, Titus chapter 1, verse 10, it says, "For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision." Who's the circumcision? The circumcision is us, the Israelites. And in this specific case, it was those who were living in Judea. You know what I'm saying? So, but they were the ones who were in their high places. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like your Cleflo Dollars, your T.D. Jakes, your Eddie Longs, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? This is of black people. Oh shit! Forgot about that. My bad, y'all. Let me plug my computer up. My shit died real quick. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, like your high class, you know what I'm saying, upper echelon pastors, like the one who got robbed. He got robbed. He tried to do an insurance scam. He scammed everybody out. The other dude who's talking shit to his congregation, talking about, oh, y'all can't buy me a Movado. Y'all can't get me a Movado. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Let me see if I can find that clip. But yeah, that's what they do. It's for filthy lucre's sake. Yeah, for filthy lucre's sake, right here. Let me just play this real quick. Oops. Yeah, fair use. We're doing this for entertainment purposes only and education. Salakia. Yeah, see, this is what these pastors be on, man. But they don't teach the law. You know what I'm saying? Because they just all about the money.
I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted because of how you've been honoring me. I'm not worth your McDonald's money. Come on. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money. I ain't worth your St. John knit. Y'all can't afford it no how. I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton. I ain't worth your Prada. I'm not worth your Gucci. You can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters.
Good night. He said he asked for it last year, and he still ain't got it. So let's go back over here to what was we at in the book of Titus? Titus chapter 1 and verse 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. That's what he's doing. He's unruly and vain talking. He ain't talking about nothing but that old fake prosperity doctrine. That's another thing that got our people messed up. They think that because you got this and you got that, that means you blessed. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? Satan took Christ to the highest pinnacle and said, if you follow me, I'll give you all the kingdoms. When he, you know, of course he didn't take it, but that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They think because you got a little this and you got a little that, then all of a sudden you must be blessed. Guess what? Satan to give you exactly what you need. You want that's your fake high profile man. Look at P. Diddy. You know, but you know, before that, he was saying he was blessed. He was saying thank God because he won an award. And then after he thanked God, he went and had the P. Diddy party, the freak off with TD Jakes. And got anointed with the baby oil. Anointing with the baby oil. Yeah, so what does it say back to Titus? Yeah, Titus verse 11. Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not. See, they ought not be teaching these things. They want to go against the law, statutes, and commandments. They want to tell you whatever you want to hear because you don't want to hear the law of the Lord anyway. You want to hear smooth things. That's another thing. That's why they get away with it, because a lot of us don't even want to hear the law. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to stop doing the shit that you're doing. So you'll go to Mr. So-called, well, I don't even know that pastor's name. What's his name? Pastor Pork Chop Movado Watch. He gonna tell you everything you want to hear for filthy lucre's sake, right here. And what is filthy lucre? That's dirty money. Mm-hmm. Yep. So let's go back to what he just said. For filthy lucre's sake.
I ain't worth your product. I'm not worth your Gucci. You can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters. I don't want to hear no more excuses about what y'all can't afford. You can't afford it because you don't see the value here.
That nigga sounds ridiculous. And dude, buddy right there, he got up like he done caught the Holy Ghost. Come on. Speak to him, Pastor. But damn, nigga, you calling everybody broke and that they can't afford it. But why can't you just go get it then? You must be broke too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just ridiculous on what they be doing out here, man. Vain talkers, babblers at the mouth, you know what I'm saying, who ought to be stopped. But there was another recent one that was ridiculous too. Let me see if I can find it. Salakia. I'm trying to. Yeah, here, right here. He said some dumbass shit. Excuse my French. Like, they say anything just to get you, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, that was tight. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if niggas say tight no more. But but they'll say anything just to get, especially these old fake new age pastors. You know what I'm saying? They'll teach you don't have to follow the law, but then they'll say anything that just they think sounds good just to get you to keep coming back and get your bread. Listen to what this damn clown says.
He ain't the first one to make it rain. Literally, he's not the first one to make it rain. I could take you to Genesis to prove to you who the first person was that made it rain. But scripture said that manna came from heaven and it was bread to them. We don't make it rain on booty cheeks. We don't make it rain on strippers. We only reverence one stripper, and that's the one that took off glory to put on humanity and then get butt naked on a cross to die for both you and me.
Good night. You hear what he said? He's going to reference Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, as a stripper. He said we only reverence one stripper that got butt naked on the cross. And he didn't even get naked on the cross. Remember, they had to fight over his garment. You know what I'm saying? Because they was renting his garment or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So he don't even know the damn Bible. They just be talking just to be talking. Let's go back. What is right here, Titus chapter 1, verse 10. Right. What? Damn right. That's what I said when I heard him say that dumbass mess. Hot garbage. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must need to be stopped. You understand? Teaching things that they ought not for filthy lucre's sake. And you know what? A lot of them women up in that crowd, they probably was strippers. You know, it looked like he was in a Atlanta mega church or something. And guess what? They went up and dropped their little stripper money into the collection plate. That's exactly what it did. Let's run that back. Let's listen to the dumb shit that comes out these niggas' mouths, man. Salakia. Fair use, by the way. We're using this for entertainment and educational purposes.
But scripture said that manna came from heaven and it was bread to them. We don't make it rain on booty cheeks. We don't make it rain on strippers. We only reverence one stripper, and that's the one that took off glory to put on humanity and then get butt naked on a cross to die for both you and me. The only stripper I'm in love with is Jesus. And he's the one that puts that bread in my pocket. That bread in my pocket. I got bread in my pocket.
Look.
I got bread in my pocket. I got bread.
This is some madness, man.
I got bread.
I got bread in my mind. I got bread in my pocket. Man, it's just a hot mess. But he don't got the law in his mind. You know what I'm saying? They probably are there on Sunday, which is another. Christ went to the synagogue on the Sabbath day. And he wasn't talking about, I got bread in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't talking about, I'm a stripper that's going to get butt naked on the pole. He say anything that make it sound good, you know what I'm saying, just to get some views and get some money and this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Barakatah Yahweh shine for the ICPK that we is not deceived by these what does it say? They pervert whole households, teaching what they ought not, man, for filthy vain talkers and deceivers. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculousness. But he's not teaching the law. Because I bet money they all still celebrated Christmas. They all still eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Doing God knows what. there's probably a whole bunch of LBGT up in that crowd. And they just thought that he made a bar, like he was spitting when he said, I only serve one stripper. I'm in love with one stripper. And that's Jesus Christ. Good night. What Bible verse is that? You know what I'm saying? But not to go on and on. But yeah, like I said, they don't follow the law. They say they love God, but what does it say that if you love God? Let's go over here to the book of 1 John chapter 2. Listen, this is how you love God, not going up on the stage and acting like you a whatever trendsetter. You know what I'm saying? This is how you love God. You understand? 1 John chapter 2, verse 1. It says, my little children, these things write I unto you, that ye sin not. You understand? And if any man sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ the righteous. And he is the propitiation for our sins, and not for ours only, but also for the sins of the whole world. You understand? And that world is Israel, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother topic. But what does it say? That ye sin not? And what is sin? Sin is transgression of the law. You understand? I could pull that scripture up, but for time's sake, just Google what is sin. Sin is transgression of the law. You understand? So he's telling you not to sin. So what does not sin mean? It means do not break the law. But if you do sin, of course, because we are under grace, you won't be unalive or would suffer their punishment at that exact moment. You know what I'm saying? So like if you committed adultery or whatnot, back in the day, you get stoned. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. But like when the woman went to the woman, they said, oh, she's an adulteress. They was about to stone her. He said, if you are without sin, cast the first stone, sin no more. Bam, you sin no more though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to keep doing it. Same thing willingly because you got grace. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't supposed to teach men that you ain't supposed to do it. And it ain't just adultery, it's everything. You know, like these holidays, for example. That's doing these holidays, like what just happened, that's putting another God before me. What's the first 10 commandments? Thou shalt put no other God before me. You doing Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's and all that. That's you putting another God before the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? God forbid the one that's coming up next. What's the one coming up next? Valentine's Day. Oh my God. Listen, I feel bad. Anybody in the world, you got a woman out there, you don't do Valentine's Day, you might as well pack your bags. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose your whole girl or marriage underneath a pagan holiday. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with our culture. And see, another thing is, listen, this is all the law was only given to us. It wasn't given to anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the white man, they could do whatever they want. The Chinese man, they got, like I said, these laws is for us, the children of Israel, to govern our own kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's for. But he never went to any other nation with this. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick, by the way. Yeah, this is the book of it's in the book of Psalms. Yeah, Psalms chapter 147. Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19. And it says, He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. So he only showed his law, statutes, and commandments unto the Israelites. He never did that. What does it say? Verse 20. He have not dealt so with any nation. So we're the ones who's supposed to show the other nations how to live in righteousness. But right now, we ain't got time to be trying to teach the Chinese man how to stop eating bats. You know what I'm saying? An octopus. No, right now, we need to gather ourselves together, O nation not desire. And once we get in rulership, then all the other nations is going to have no choice but to follow our lead. Because we're going to be the America of that day. We're going to be the superpower. And all nations are going to come bending unto us. Ain't going to be no more Saturnalia. Ain't going to be no more. All their idols, Krishna, and all them other gods that they got. No, they're going to reverence one God and one king. And that's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You understand? Ain't going to be no other gods. Ain't going to be no witchcraft and all that mess that they do over there. You know, they eating all that mess. That's the coronaviruses and all these different plagues is because they the ones who want to live like heathens. Matter of fact, they got a new virus that's coming out right now in China. And why is always it coming from damn China? You know what I'm saying? Because they some nasty heathens over there. They all bunched up on top of each other like some rats. That's exactly what they is. So let's get that real quick. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah. Now, is this gonna go big like the coronavirus? Who knows? But I think it's kind of ironic. It's coming like this is about the same time the corona, if I'm not mistaken, this is like around the same time the coronavirus came out and Trump just so happened to be in office again. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes I'm a conspiracy theorist. But yeah, so what is really behind the mysterious new virus gripping China and the world? So they already saying, they're like, yeah, there's a new mysterious virus going on. And it's not being talked about big, but hey, listen, it's probably going, who knows? Because that's how coronavirus popped off. It was kind of said a little bit, and the next thing you know, it's worldwide. Everything's getting shut down. Everybody's dying left and right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? But it started in China. So they already know the agenda. They already know what to do. They did it once already. So as the spikes in the respiratory virus and images of overwhelmed intensive care units emerge, there is a worrying echo of the early days of COVID. Zoe Beatty asks if Beijing is downplaying what is happening in the northern provinces and how worried the rest of us should be. So let's just fair use. Let's just see this little clip real quick. So they over there back wearing masks. So it's called the HMPV virus. Now, whatever that means, you know, they always got a new name for something. How you make this bigger? Oh, there we go. Yeah, fair use, by the way. So yeah, there ain't no words on this, I don't think. It's just all reading. Oops. Metapneumo, the metapneumovirus. That's what it is. So it's like metapneumonia, pretty much. Metamorphing pneumonia. You know what I'm saying? The mighty morphin pneumonia virus. But anyway, the point is, listen, the Lord's sending plagues regardless. You understand? And the end is this is just the beginning of sorrows. You understand? Matter of fact, there was just a major earthquake in near Everest that just happened. Magnitude 7.1 earthquake. You know what I'm saying? That's a pretty big on the Richter scale. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of by China, India, and all that. They killed like how many it killed? Well, the one I seen, oh yeah, so killed about 130 people. That's not really a lot. But shit, the area that it was in, that's like the monk areas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where all the monks and them be. If that was in like a high populated area, the death toll would have been high. You know what I'm saying? But like Matthew chapter 24 says, it says there should be pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, wars and rumors of wars. Prophecy is being unfolding right in front of our face. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, another plague is hitting. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we should be coming back to the Most High God. And don't let these weak pastors out here let you believe that you don't need to keep the law. You know what I'm saying? You eat pork. Pork is the body don't digest pork that well, and the pork body is forever decomposing. They got worms and all and stuff all up in it, and even in parasites and shit. You know what I'm saying? All up in these shrimps and crabs and lobsters. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why the Lord gave us these laws, man. Because that's our protection. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get caught up in all the plagues of the earth because you want to live like the heathen. You know what I'm saying? And this is so it also let's get this other scripture. For those who say, well, it changed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so let's go over here to the book of Isaiah. So the dietary law, like I said in the beginning, the dietary laws was around since before Moses. You know what I'm saying? In which with Noah had the clean and unclean animals. And the reason why there was 2 unclean and 7 of the clean is because you had to eat. And if you ate, if there's only because Christian dogma, like whenever they ever try to portray Noah's Ark, it made it seem like it was 2 of every animal. Like it was only 2. No, it was 2 clean, 7 clean, 2 unclean. You know what I'm saying? But if it was all 2, if you got hungry and you had to eat a lamb, you'd have ate the boy or the woman one, and it won't be able to reproduce. And then the animal be extinct. You know what I'm saying? The unclean animals, you ain't going to eat those, so they just going to be reproducing. So it don't matter if it was only 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? But that was the point of that. But let's go over here to the book of Isaiah chapter 66. Let's drop down. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you want to say something? You got to turn the mic on, probably.
I was just going to say that they really, even with that extra numbers for the clean, they probably really had a ration of chicken.
Oh yeah, because niggas is definitely gonna eat chicken.
Yeah.
They had to put
slow down
70 times 7 on that. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse so this is end day prophecy right here. You understand? This is last day connotation. Isaiah, the title, even in the Google, even in Bible Hub, it says God's final judgment against the wicked. So this is end day prophecy. This hasn't happened yet. You know what I'm saying? So verse 15, it says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire. You understand? Hey, what's happening right now? You know, but the fire that he's talking about is way beyond this fire. But what's happening right now in California? They getting burnt up to smithereens. They over there. It's wildfires like all crazy mode. You know what I'm saying? They saying it's damn near more than they ever seen. Like one of the most dangerous wildfires that they've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? California wildfires rage across LA. You know what I'm saying? Forcing thousands to evacuate their homes. That's a lot of people to have to leave their crib. You know what I'm saying? And this is in Hollywood Hills. Yeah, burn all them rich white Edomites and them small hats. That's probably where they all live. Yeah, burn it down. You understand? Burn down them small hats and Edomites and all them East Indians who come over here and get rich in the hood with their chicken shacks. You know what I'm saying? Fast facts. Let's read some of these fast facts. 8 wildfires are burning in LA County, including the Pacific Palisades, Palisades fire, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, 2 nearly, blah, blah, blah. Hundreds of thousands of residents are under evacuation orders as the LA area wildfires threaten at least 28,000 structures. Good night. Hundreds of thousands. That's a lot. For people to have to be like, man, I got to pack up and dip. More than 3 million were without power in LA Wednesday afternoon. That's today, if I'm not mistaken, because today's Wednesday. And the fires are being, because it's like a concoction of things. The fire got started, right? And then this Santa Ana wind is blowing like 100 miles an hour winds. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the Smith that blows the coals. And it's just, and over there, they don't have, it's dry over there. It's like the dry season. They don't get rain. What is this? Well, LA, they say it never rains in Southern California. Yeah, shout out to Tony. Yeah, so it's just getting burnt up. You know what I'm saying? And what does it say? Let's go back over here to the book of Isaiah, chapter 66. Behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind. Now the chariots, now the fire that this is talking about definitely ain't just the fire that we were just talking about. But hey, listen, these are small glimpses of what's gonna go down. And his chariots, what's that? That's the UFOs, not them little drones that they was talking about the other day. You know what I'm saying? These are the chariots of the Lord, what they gonna call UFOs or UAPs, unknown area phenomenon. That's what they call it now. Reading on. To render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. You understand? You about to say something? Oh, yeah. Burn, baby, burn. Like the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. You know what I'm saying? For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Now, this is the main part I was going to get to. It says, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh. You understand? So this is in-day connotation. So you think you purifying yourself and you think you know the Lord, or you gonna tell everybody that the law's done away with? You can eat shrimp, crab, or lobster, or pork, swine's flesh, or hey, God forbid you're like these goddamn Chinese people. What do? And the abomination and the mouse. Yeah, they eating all that up, spreading new viruses. What does it say? Shall be consumed together, thus saith the Lord. Yeah, y'all gonna be consumed. Yeah, you want to eat swine's flesh and you want to purify yourself. You would say God done away with the laws and we can eat whatever we want. Guess what? You gonna be eating them swine's flesh, trying to purify yourself, praying over the food and shit. Yeah, you gonna be consumed with the Lord. I mean, thus saith the Lord. The slain of the Lord shall be many in them days. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. So don't be listening to these old fake ass preachers talking about, what did he say? Let's run that back. He said, the only stripper I love is Jesus.
Glory. To put on humanity and then get butt naked on a cross to die for both you and me. The only stripper I'm in love with is Jesus.
Yeah, don't be listening to him, because he's going to have you eating pork behind the tree, butt naked. Go ahead.
Yeah. Christianity is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Okay. And the fact that people after he's saying these things is jumping like he done won an Olympic gold medal, like he done said something beyond amazing when he literally just compared Christ to a stripper.
Man, that's so
like,
sad.
Where is just their ability to think?
Right. Yes.
It's gone, because when you're on drugs, you ain't thinking right.
Right. They high off the Christianity. Christianity. That's what it is. It's Christianity. They drunk off the wine of Babylon. That's what it is. Let's get that. Yeah. That's why the scripture says, come out of her, my people. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that. Yeah, come out of her, my people. They are drunk off the wine of Babylon. This is Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4. Let me see. Let's start at verse 3. Well, let's start at verse 2 just for some context. So this is Revelation chapter 18 and verse 2. And it says, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. You understand? Right there, just when it says unclean bird, it just lets you know that there's a difference between clean and unclean right there. Matter of fact, while we speaking of animals, or clean and unclean. Verse 3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. So they drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And especially in the black Christian church, you are drunk off the wine of Babylon. And you done fell for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what's going on. And we trying to wake you up. Wake up. It's high times to wake out of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Who is the my people? The my people is the children of Israel. That's it. No one else. Not the Chinese man, not the Arab man, not the East Indian man, not the white man, and et cetera, et cetera. Come out of her, my people. That's a possessive pronoun. You understand? That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Yeah, you don't want to get caught up in the new coronavirus that's popping up. If it does get that bad, the MTV virus, or whatever it's called, what was it called? Let's see. You don't get caught up in that. You want to be protected. You want to put on the whole armor of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Put on the whole armor of the Lord and come out of her, my people. HMPV. Yeah. That's what it's called. Yeah. Now, if it gets that bad, it does. It does. If it don't, it don't. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's they reporting on it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Just like what we was talking about yesterday. You celebrating New Year's Eve, and you get truck massacred. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to end up like that, man. Unfortunately for those brothers and sisters who got ran over on that. Let me see if I can find that video again. I just had it yesterday. But whatever. But anyway, I'm pretty sure y'all seen it 1,000 times already. You don't want to come out of her, my people. You know what I'm saying? And you won't be getting caught up in these things. And I'm pretty sure there was a lot of unalivings over the so-called fake holidays. You know what I'm saying? Let me see some. Is this the one? You know, I like looking at footages. Well, this is the one where he started it. And it's crazy because he was just driving slow. And then it was like the MK Ultra just went in on his head and he just started driving like a maniac. Because this is the side view of it right here. Like I said, I'm sure y'all seen it 1,000 times, but this one ain't really probably a bad one. I was gonna say viewer discretion is advised, but this is the initial video that that kind of went viral from somebody who was on the side of the street. Now, why was this person just randomly recording? This is from a building. So this is the truck right here. He stopped at the light. This is on Canal Street. You know what I'm saying? And then he just busts a right and goes nuts. Right here. Here he goes. About to take a right now. And the police is right there. Boom, and he just runs over everybody. Damn. Right in front of the damn police. No F's was given in that moment. You understand? That was that. That's unfortunate. Everybody just, and man, you don't know when shit like that happens. You know, matter of fact, I think something like that happened about a couple years ago. Somebody did the same thing, just ran over everybody. Yeah, it was at the Thanksgiving Day parade, wasn't it? Or one of them kind of parades. Yeah, man, come out of my people, man. We don't need to be partakers of this shit. Salakia. You dig? And don't be listening to these old punk ass pastors either. As well. But dude, he just won his Movado watch. He gonna call you broke and all types of shit. Just run that back.
I'm not worth your Gucci. You can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters. I don't want to hear no more excuses about what y'all can't afford. You can't afford it because you don't see the value here. Y'all hear from y'all pastor and father, I'm over y'all.
Yeah, he wants his Movado watch, and then he wants a house in Beverly Hills. Probably. Yeah, but guess what? The Lord's going to consume it with fire. Yeah, consume it all up. That's what I hope. But be not partakers of her sins, so you don't be partakers of the plagues. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like that. Listen, and then don't listen to this nut job either. Where's he at? Right here. Mr. Creative Flow of Dollars. Hold on, let me push pause. Let me see. Listen to what he say. Let's make that bigger.
May be a little confusion because in the King James it says the wages of sin is death, and yet in the Mirror Bible it says the rewards of the law is death. Well, how do you hook that together? Well, first of all, understand the devil is not trying to get you to sin. He's just trying to get you to keep the law, because if he can get you to keep the law, you will sin.
Damn. Hold on. See, they some slick talking ass niggas, man. He said the devil is not trying to get you to sin. He's trying to get you to keep the law so you can sin. But that was some most slick ass shit. Like, he thought he was deep. Everybody's in the crowd like, ooh, that was a good one. No, but if you ain't keeping the law, you sinning. Come on, man. Like, let's go back to the first scripture that I brought. So, on the surface level, he's basically telling you to don't keep the law, because the devil wants you to keep the law. You understand? So let's go back to Matthew chapter 5. And that sounded kind of low, but let's Matthew chapter, what does it say? It says, whosoever there shall break the least and teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom. Listen, he's teaching men to not keep the commandments. Let's go back to what he said. What did he say? He said that was wicked as hell. I think that's as loud as that goes. That sounded a lot low.
Now, I know for some it may be a little confusion because in the King James it says the wages of sin is death, and yet in the Mirror Bible it says the rewards of the law is death.
Yeah, well, and that's exactly why you should stick with the King James Version. Don't be delving into these new international versions, the new translation version, the this, that version. Just stick to the King James version. Now, if you want, use Bible Hub. It'll show you all the different versions, but the main one you need to stick with is the King James. Just the regular old King James Version Bible. Because then you won't end up like this nut.
Well, how do you hook that together? Well, first of all, understand the devil is not trying to get you to sin. He's just trying to get you to keep the law. Because if he can get you to keep the law, you will sin.
That's you. You is the devil. You are of your father, the devil. You trying to get the congregation to not keep the law, which is sin. That's exactly what that is.
See, Romans chapter 7 says, for without the law, sin was dead. There is no sin without a law. There's no transgression of a speed limit if there's, first of all, not a law that gives you a limit, a speed limit. So without the law, there is no sin. Without the law, sin will have no opportunity.
So now he's basically saying that if there is no law, then we can't sin. So that means we might as well just go be homos, eat pork, shrimp, crab, do whatever you want. We are done with the law. Let's just live lawless. That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? And he's over there really, that's mine. He's, man, got them sipping the Kool-Aid up in that church, man. Let's go. What was we at? First Titus chapter 1. For there are many ruly and vain talkers and deceivers. That's what he is. He's a vain talker and deceiver, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must need to be stopped, who subvert whole houses. So he'll have a woman sitting in the church, believing what he say, and she'll go home and have the whole house talk about, well, we don't got to keep the law. Because guess what? The devil wants you to keep the law. You know what I'm saying? Good night. Let's hear whatever some more you got to say.
And what many people think, they think Satan's trying to get you to sin. And Satan's trying to tempt you to do this or to do that. No. All he's trying to get you to do is to keep the law. Usually. Now, I know for some,
he said all he's trying to do is to keep the law.
No. All he's trying to get you to do is to keep the law.
And look at his face.
Women make how many eggs a month, miss? Oh, you're trans. Well, fuck, did I pick the wrong person to ask? That is hilarious. And let me tell you something, you fooled me. I mean, you're good. Is that your boyfriend? Or, bro, he is the most Poindexter, square-looking guy. And for the whole time, I was like, how did you get this fine-ass Latina, bro? What the fuck is going on over here? Bro, he brought you front row or you brought him? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. She's like, everybody on YouTube gonna know who you are. Bro, this whole family in Chevy Chase is like, what the fuck?
I don't know where that was coming from.
This is incredible. There's no way. I'm in like a time warp right now. When did you transition? It must have been early. Last year? I mean, she's fucking kind of hot, dude. I'm not saying you can't be, but you know, sometimes, you know, you're getting away with it online. That's all I'm saying. Did you know, or you just found out right now? He's like, bro, you didn't get carjacked. You got booty text today. Oh my God, this is incredible. There's no way. There's no
Salaki. Yeah, Salaki. I don't know where that was coming from, but we had to close all that shit out. But yeah, that's what they want you to not keep the law. You know, and then that dumbass joke came up. Well, I don't know, off that page, whatever that was, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to not keep the law. You know what I'm saying? But Creflo Dollar, he gonna tell you that he wants you to keep the law. But what does Matthew say? Back to Matthew. Matter of fact, let's not go back to Matthew. They claim they love God. So let's go over here to back to the book of 1 John. I don't even think we ended up reading that. We was about to, but we didn't even finish it. The book of 1 John chapter 2. And verse 3. Yeah, because we was about to read it, but I didn't get to finish it. And it says, and hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. You understand? So in one breath, he gonna tell you, I know God and I love God. And this and this and that. But then he gonna tell you that that Satan wants you to keep the law, keep the commandments. That's a goddamn lie going on. Verse 4. He that saith, I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar. Yeah, you a liar, Creflo. You say you know God, you up there deceiving the masses. And guess what? You are a liar, and the truth is not in you. Like everybody's grandma would say. You understand? And he that saith, I know him, speaking of the Most High, and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Verse 5, but whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Hereby know we that, Salakia, hereby know we that we are in him. Verse 6, he that said he abideth in him ought himself also to walk even as he walked. So you're supposed to walk in the name of the Most High God through his commandments. That's faith. You understand? That's faith. Straight up. And then guess what? People will say, well, we ain't under the law, we're under grace. And we have and we are justified through faith. That's what they'll say. So let's go over here simply to James chapter 2. That's one of their biggest things. Well, we're not under the law, we're under grace, and we're justified through faith. Yes, that is true. You understand? But is there context to that? Meaning when you're not under the law, we don't have someone enforcing the law on us. So in certain contexts where it says under the law, that's like saying the police. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no one over us who's actually enforcing the law on us. You know what I'm saying? So if you do break the law, you really don't have no punishment in that exact moment. You know what I'm saying? Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do that. If you happen to steal, the law is not on top of you to give you the punishment right then and there because you were stealing. That's what that means. That's why we're under grace. But does that mean you should just go steal? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, shit, I ain't under the law, so I can steal now. No, you can't steal. Just because the punishment isn't happening right now, soon as it's done, does not mean that you should still go steal or go murder or go commit adultery. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't sleep with your brother's wife. You know what I'm saying? Et cetera, et cetera. So where are we gonna go? Where was I gonna go? Yeah, the book of James. The book of James, chapter 2, verse 17. So that's what it means. So yeah, we're under grace, but the reason why we're under grace is because we don't have the law, meaning the enforcement of the law on us to give us the punishment in that moment. You know what I'm saying? But just because we're under grace does not mean you don't keep the law. I pray that makes sense. Does that make sense? Yeah. So let's just read right here. James chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, for he that said, do not commit adultery, say also, do not kill. Now, if thou commit no adultery, yet if thou kill, thou art become a transgressor of the law. So you're transgressing the law regardless if you do adultery or you do this or you do that. You know what I'm saying? Verse 12. So speak ye and so do as that, Salakia. So speak ye and so do as they that shall be judged by the law of liberty. For he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. You understand? Reading on. Verse 14. What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man may say he have faith and not have works? Can faith save him? So it's like saying, oh yeah, well, I believe in Jesus and blah, 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 but he don't have the works. He just does what he wants to do. So what profit is it going to do for you if you say you believe in Christ or you believe in the Most High or whatever, and you don't have no works behind it? Is your faith going to save you just because you say, I believe? Verse 15, if a brother or sister be naked and destitute of daily food, and one of you saying to them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what doth it profit? So basically, yeah, if someone's sitting there butt naked and you're just telling them, oh, well, God bless you. Yeah, be warm. And you ain't doing nothing for them, then what's that mean? It don't mean nothing. You're just speaking with your lips. You know what I'm saying? Verse 17. Even so faith is even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead being alone. So listen, you can say that you got faith and you believe, but if you ain't showing your actions, you know what I'm saying, then the Most High God don't care. If you ain't changing your life, you know what I'm saying, you ain't done sinning. You got to put away sin. Just because we're under grace doesn't mean you keep sinning. You understand? You still got to keep the law. Don't be like Klepto Dollar saying the devil's trying to make you keep the law. That was the most slick talking ass shit a nigga ever heard. And everybody went home and said he did a powerful sermon today, didn't he? They was drunk off the wine of Babylon. Mm-hmm. Reading on. And it says, verse 18, yet a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works. You know what I'm saying? So the man may say, well, I got faith and I have works, but you can't show your faith without the works. So that's what you need to do. When you do change your life and you put away this and you put away that, you know what I'm saying? That is you showing your faith, because By you keeping the law, you are showing the faith in Christ that you through your works. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't think that it profits to them to change their life, that to stop smoking weed and stop selling crack and stop eating pork and stop doing this and stop doing that and sleeping with a brother, sister, or whatever. Some people think that don't mean nothing, but they just believe. But see, but when you get rid of all those things, that is you showing your faith. I pray you understand. You know what I'm saying? When, especially like with brothers in the UPK, brothers and sisters, we going to camp. Some people think we're ridiculous. What y'all going to camp? Y'all out there just yelling at people. You know what I'm saying? The sisters putting in work with the school and for the brothers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cooking food or whatever and showing brotherhood and sisterhood. Because one of the main laws that the Lord commanded us was to have brotherhood and sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? And they think a lot of that is for nothing. Like, is that really worth it? You think, what do you get out of it? What do you mean, what do I get? What, you think I'm supposed to get a check? No, man, we showing our faith through our works. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Reading on. Well, yeah, that's how he closes out that. He says, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Thou believest that there is one God, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? You understand? Then it goes on and on. And verse 21, was not Abraham our father justified by works when he had offered Isaac his son unto the altar? So yeah, so guess what? When Abraham was charged to do, he could have said, well, Lord, you know I just believe in you. You know I believe in you. And he didn't, when he said, hey, go take your only son, well, it wasn't his only son, but the chosen son, and offer it on the altar, guess what? He was about to do that. He was showing his faith by his works. When the Lord gives you a commandment, you do it. You understand? So in our cases, the Lord told us our commandments. Thus saith the Lord. I can sit here and name off all the commandments, but guess what? I'm not going to do that. That's what thus saith the Lord. You ain't going to make up excuses and say, because of your old filthy lust, and because you still want to do this and do that, you're going to say, well, Satan said, keep the law. You know what I'm saying? Verse 22. Seest that thou have, Salakia, seest thou how faith wrought with its works, and by works was faith made perfect. Can you see that? So because he had faith and through his works, his faith was made perfect. So by us, like I said earlier, getting rid of all the unlawful things that we was used to do through our faith, that faith is made perfect. You understand? Yeah. So by us actually putting away the old man and the old woman, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you stop selling drugs, you stop getting high, and stop doing this and stop doing that, and stop celebrating this, and all the things that are contrary to the law. That is you showing faith, not just because you said, oh, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Because faith without works is dead, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High God, he changes not. And Christ didn't come to destroy the law. He came to fulfill it. I pray you understand. Let me see, is there any more on that? But yeah, then he had brought up Paul, but just one last scripture on that, because a lot of people get confused with Paul too. You know what I'm saying? Let's go over here to the book of Romans, chapter 3. Romans chapter 3. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, stop listening to these filthy pastors because they only do it because they want a Movado watch. You know what I'm saying? They want to probably get in your wife's drawers. Yeah, don't let Pastor so and so catch you and your wife on a bad day and she come to counsel. Hey, he gonna get in your wife's drawers. You understand? And et ceteras, et ceteras. But let's go over here to Romans chapter 3. Because yeah, a lot of people get Romans and Paul mixed up. They don't understand because they unlearn. Either there's two things about Paul. So one, you got people who want to do what they want to do, so they use Paul in the misunderstanding of Paul to still stay in sin. And then you got people who don't understand Paul and to denounce Christ because they feel like Paul contradicts anything Christ said or what the Old Testament was saying. When Christ, the New Testament, and the apostles and disciples never done away with the law or none of the above. You know what I'm saying? So on one side, you got the Christians. They're like, well, see, Christ did away with the law, so we don't got to do the law. And they want to not keep the law. But then you got like Old Testament only Israelites, or you know what I'm saying? They'll say, see, they did away with the law, so we shouldn't believe in Christ, period. There's a two sides to that. You know what I'm saying? But what does Paul say right here? Just to close it out on that. And it says, do we then, this is Romans chapter 3, verse 31. And he says, do we then make void the law through faith? So just like in James chapter 2, you know what I'm saying? Let's go back up some, Salakia. Yeah. So what did Paul said, do we then make void the law through faith? What did James say? Even so, faith, if it not has works, is dead being alone. You understand? And Paul says the same thing. He says, do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid. Yeah, we established the law. You understand? So the law is not done away with. Christ said it. James said it. John, Paul. We don't make void the law through faith. No, we establish the law through our faith. Just like it go back to James. It says, right here, chapter 2, verse 18, I will show thee my faith through my works. You understand? So that's how we establish the law, is through our faith. Because let's go back to James chapter 2, verse 18 at the end. And I will show thee my faith by my works, by me keeping the law. I pray you understand, man. You know, but with that, man, I appreciate y'all for always tuning in, you know what I'm saying? And once again, you know, Wednesday night law class, you know, where we break it down, you know what I'm saying? And this is the ICBK security announcements, and we are the ICBK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. There's a rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After that 6 months period, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There was another 6 months in which the brother and sister would court each other. And after that 6 months period, the brother and sister would get permission from the heads to marry. Tithes, that's a commandment. You can find that in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10. That's a tenth in the Hebrew. You understand? That's 10% of every penny increase. You get that to the Treasury Department. And if you want to give an offering, a free will offering, you could hit a brother up right there, ISUPK Iowa 515. That's Cash App, $ ISUPK Iowa 515. You understand? The upcoming Holy Convocations is I guess March, what was it, like March 12th or something? It's the Feast of Purim. You understand? The Feast of Purim, that's about a powerful sister, Esther, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Esther, a powerful sister. You know what I'm saying? We definitely love our sisters here in the ISUPK, so we do have a holy day that reverences a powerful sister in Israel. You know what I'm saying? And after that, we got the Lord's 56th annual Passover. You know what I'm saying? If you got any comments, any questions about the Passover, you can always hit us up at ISUPK Iowa 515 at gmail.com. That's ISUPK Iowa 515 at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? And you can get any type of information or itinerary in regards to that. Any brother who wants to come in here, man, we need some men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Come up in here, get on All Black, man, get into this truth, man, so we can start raising up Iowa, man. Definitely, that's what we need right now. But yeah, with that being said, men of Israel, we're gonna give a courtesy salute to men of Israel, Majim, which we stand. Majim Shabbat, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah. Yahushua with his hands down. Sorry, we're gonna give a courtesy salute to the sisters Majim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, Majim Shabbat, Barak, Yahweh Shema Al-Thamba Shem Yahushua. That was the top class of the
Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move it cautious. See me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gonna stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. I'm on my way. Coming up on my bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket. Can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. So I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Keep on stopping, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this is salt. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move it cautious. Coming up on my I do it
veteran B. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money. No, honey, think you settling. See, you locked up, fuck up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside where soldiers died on the souls of these. Cause there's